I often ask people when I'm out either giving presentations or just talking in general to people in public about Guide Dogs of Texas or about being a puppy raiser, I often ask them to think about the places they go each day. And those are the places that the clients of Guide Dogs of Texas are going to go every day. These are individuals who have spouses, who have children, and they're going to all different places, schools, grocery stores, Target, you name it, the soccer field. And so those are all the places that I take Finn. My role as a puppy raiser is to socialize him in as many different environments as possible. So expose them to as many different sights, sounds, and smells as possible, and just make them into a very well-mannered dog. So those are, just like a normal everyday person, those are all the different places I'm going to. One of the coolest parts about being a puppy raiser is the awareness that I get to raise in the community. When you walk into a room with a dog, most people light up when you have a dog in tow. Usually people will look at Finn and they remark on how regal he is, and they think he looks really serious, and he most certainly can. Of course, I know all sides of Finn at home when we're out in public, but they definitely always comment on what a sweet soul he has. And yes, it's hard not to smile when you look at Finn. It's hard not to want to know, what is this dog doing here? What is this about this dog with this jacket on? And it's almost always starts a conversation, and it gives me an opportunity to talk about what I do with Guide Dogs of Texas and just the mission in general. I believe that Finn loves his job. He gets to go with me everywhere. We have become so bonded. And on the very rare occasion that I'm not taking Finn with me and I'm leaving my house, it always kind of makes me sad a little bit when I look over at him and he's looking up at me like, "You're leaving without me?" So I think Finn really enjoys being out with me. I think he enjoys being out in public. He enjoys the attention, and he's just the sweetest thing wherever we go. I would definitely encourage anyone who has an interest in helping others out in the community to definitely consider volunteering with Guide Dogs of Texas. One of the beautiful things about the organization is that there are so many different roles for volunteers. And those roles also have a variety of different commitment levels, because as we all know, most of us are extremely busy. So it's a beautiful thing. You can do something as involved as this and something with a little bit less of a commitment level, but no one role is any less important than the next, because it truly takes a village.
Callie really shined on my last ski trip that I went on. There were about 350 disabled veterans there, and I don't know how many guide dogs, and a lot of wheelchairs. And she really got me through all the obstacles, getting me to and from my room and to the elevator, and just getting me around. She did really good. I was a little bit distracted with all the dogs, but overall she really shined, seeing how I've only had her for a short while. My dog has been good in my community. She just gets me around everywhere I need to go, and everywhere I go, people just want to touch her. Before I got my guide dog, my hardest mobility challenges were just finding doors, finding buildings, trying to get from one place to another. I was just having so much trouble. The most important things Callie does is get me places easier. Sometimes I'm not quite sure where we're going, but I know I'm going to get there. If I don't know the area, she gets me there pretty good. Everybody likes Callie. She's been a big impact at home. My wife loves her, and I have to keep her away from her sometimes, just so that I can spend more time with her.
Went blind at the age of 13 with a detached retina. Family loves him, especially the children. They go crazy every time when he wakes up in the morning and they have to say goodnight. The guide dog really shined on a walk going to a Shell store one day. Got to the corner to get ready to cross. I didn't hear a car coming. I assumed it was safe to cross. And next thing I know, I hear the car rev up, and Chance just stops right in the middle of the street and waits for the car to pass. Hardest mobility challenges using my cane is getting jabbed with every crack on the sidewalk. What it feels like to walk down the sidewalk with my guide dog, it's real enjoyable. I love it because with every walk, it's faster pace. It's talk with him. Not only do I talk to him, I can tell him my thoughts, what I'm thinking, and can't believe I'm saying it, every once in a while I sing with him. The most important things my dog will do for me is keeping me safe when we're out and about in walks, crossing the streets, and making sure I get to where I need to go properly. Where I go with my guide dog, I go everywhere with him, to stores, church, to meetings, job interviews, just about everywhere.